Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, two of the brightest stars from college basketball, are about to clash for the first time in their professional careers. On June 1, 2024, at 11 a.m. CT, Caitlin's Indiana Fever will host Angel's Chicago Sky in a highly anticipated WNBA showdown. This game marks their first encounter since their thrilling Elite Eight match in the 2024 March Madness tournament, where Caitlin's Iowa Hawkeyes emerged victorious before falling to South Carolina in the finals. Both 22 years old, Reese and Clark have distinguished themselves as fierce competitors and standout players throughout their collegiate journeys and now into their professional careers. The narrative of a rivalry between them has captivated fans, especially following LSU's 2023 championship win over Iowa, where Reese and Clark's competitive spirit was on full display. Despite the rivalry talk, Angel Reese clarified in her March-April cover interview with Women's Health that the competition remains respectful. "I love that we're able to compete and still be cool after, regardless of the outside noise," Reese said. "When we get between the lines and we're ready to compete, we just want to win. That's just the group of women. We always want to win, and we're strong and super powerful in everything that we do."
The so-called rivalry has undeniably increased public interest in women's basketball. Reese acknowledged this, noting that the attention they receive ultimately benefits the sport. Both players have a history that extends beyond college, having faced each other since their high school days in the Amateur Athletic Union, AAU.
In October 2023, ahead of the 2023-2024 season, Reese dispelled any notions of animosity. "Oh my gosh, I love Caitlin. We've been competing since we were in AAU," she told reporters. "It was always fun, always competitive. One day, hopefully, we could even be teammates. She is a great player, shooter, person and teammate." Their rivalry reached a peak during the 2023 national championship game when Reese made headlines for her on-court gestures. As the game concluded, Reese pointed to her ring finger and mimicked John Cena's "You can't see me" gesture towards Clark, an action that sparked a social media frenzy. Despite the backlash Reese faced, she remained unapologetic. "I don't think people realize it's not personal," she explained. "Once we get out between those lines, if I see you walking down the street, it's like, hey, girl, what's up? Let's hang out." Reese accepted her role in the controversy, stating, "I'll take the villain role. I'll take the hit for it, but I know we're growing women's basketball. If this is the way we're going to do it, then this is the way we're going to do it. You either like it or you don't." Clark, for her part, defended Reese amid the criticism. "I don't think Angel should be criticized at all," Clark told ESPN's Outside the Lines in April 2023. "No matter which way it goes, she should never be criticized for what she did. I'm just one that competes, and she competed. I think everybody knew there was going to be a little trash talk. It's not just me and Angel. I don't think she should be criticized. Like I said, LSU deserves it. They played so well. Like I said, I'm a big fan of hers." Both players have consistently emphasized that their rivalry is purely competitive. In a March 2024 press conference, Reese reiterated, "Me and Caitlin Clark don't hate each other. I want everybody to understand that. It's just a super competitive game. Once I get between those lines, there's no friends. I'm going to talk trash to you. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get in your head the whole entire game, but after the game, we can kick it. I don't think people really realize that."
Clark echoed these sentiments, highlighting their shared competitive drive. "There's definitely that competitive fire," she said. "Both of us want to win more than anything, and that's how it should be when you're a competitor and you get into a situation like this, whether it was the national championship, whether it's the Elite Eight." Their intense competition has often been likened to the legendary rivalry between NBA greats Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, though both Reese and Clark downplay the comparison. "People do compare that matchup all the time, but I've never seen the matchup, so I'm not really familiar with it," Reese admitted. Clark, too, noted that she hasn't seen clips of the Johnson-Bird rivalry. Despite any comparisons, both Reese and Clark are united in their mission to elevate women's basketball. "Everybody thinks that we're at each other, but me and her know we're not, and that's all that matters," Reese said during LSU's October 2023 Media Day. "I don't care about anything that's negative. When you know the person and what their genuine intentions are, being able to know that we did something big, that we grew women's basketball, that's all that matters."
Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark both made their WNBA debuts after being drafted in April 2024, Clark first overall to the Indiana Fever and Reese seventh to the Chicago Sky. While Clark has excelled individually, the Sky currently hold the 8th position in the league, with the Fever trailing at 11th. Their upcoming WNBA match promises to be another thrilling chapter in their storied rivalry, showcasing their talents and further promoting the growth of women's basketball.